Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be going over all of the best units you should be putting on your team in Roblox Animated Defenders as of update 3 currently right now, because obviously I've been playing the game quite a bit and I know not everyone has access to all of the secrets, and I know not everyone has access to a lot of gems, so I'm trying to tell you guys what the best optimized team is. So obviously if you guys want to know what that is, you've got to continue watching the video. I show all the best slows, all the best farms, all the best mythics, what you should try and grind for, what you shouldn't grind for, and stuff like that. And also I try and say what traits are good on some things, but I'm probably going to make a full separate video of what traits you should get on everything and everything like that, just so you guys do know. But quickly, before we do go into the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because it does help me out. It gives you guys free content, and obviously subscribing to me does support me in a big way, and it also puts a smile on my little face. But like I said, let's get straight into this video, and I hope you guys do enjoy, and I hope you guys learn a lot from it. But I'll catch you guys very soon. For the first section I'm going to go over is your farm units. So currently in the game right now there is 3 units that allow you to get money. There is Bloomer, there is Pink Rockstar, and there is the new mythical, which I do have a showcase of in my shorts if you want to go check that out. It basically shows what she's able to do. She's currently not in the banner. I don't have her on this account, but I'm going to go over what they all do and what I personally think you should have in your team. So Bloomer is the first one you get. She's cost 550 to place, and she can get you up to a maximum of, I think, 1,500 extra money every single round. Your next one you want to try and get is the Pink Rockstar. She costs 800 to put down, and she can get you an extra 7,500 on max upgrade. Sorry. But yes, the other one is the mythical. So the new mythical, she is also a slow unit, plus she also does give you money. She is a bit more expensive to put down. She just costs 1,500 to put down, and she also does slow them every 30 seconds with her ability. She is more of a end game type unit, so I will have her in my team, and obviously at the end I will show you what the best team to form is. But just in case you guys didn't know what the farm units do, that's what the farm units do, and I do suggest having the mythical and the Pink Rockstar on your team because they are the best ones. So when you see them in the banner, you should spin for them. Like I said, Pink Rockstar is a legendary. She can come into the banner pretty often, and then the new mythical is in the banner every now and again, because there is a lot of mythicals in the game that you can roll for the banner, so you've just got to go and get lucky. Next up, we're going to go over some secrets. Just for the people that are able to get secrets, we're going to go over some secrets that you should go for and what are the best for different things, because they're all different. They're all better for certain modes in the game, so it depends what you're trying to go for, because you need a completely different team if you are trying to go for the leaderboard runs over here to be able to get yourself a good unit. So if you want to get these units up here, you're going to need completely different teams, and you are going to need, unfortunately, basically a full team of the maxed out secret units plus some of the best slow units, which I will go over after, of which is actually the best slow unit in the game as of right now. But we're going to go over some of the best secrets. So personally, in my opinion, I believe that Demon King is actually better than Gojo. We were debating it on my stream earlier which one's actually better, but for me, I think the 4 placements and the bigger AoE, including the burn and the slow at the same time, does kind of take it for me, because if you've got 4 of the Demon King compared to 2 of the Gojo, this is obviously not saying if they've both got Almighty, because if they've both got Almighty, obviously Gojo would be better. But say if you've got Requiem on your Demon King and you've got Almighty on your Gojo, I would say the Requiem Demon King definitely takes it because of the 4 placement. He would at the end be able to do more DPS plus more burn, and also technically more slows, because there is going to be 4 of them and you can spread them out across the map, whether you're doing raids, whether you're doing Hall of Mirrors. I think he's very good for Hall of Mirrors, or whether you're doing things like challenges. But you've got to bear in mind that secrets do cost a lot to place down and also cost a lot more to upgrade, so you've got to take that in mind. And then I would say that some of the best DPSs is obviously the Igris that I have right here, but obviously you've got to get him Almighty, and he goes for about 1.2 million as I'm recording this video. But like I said, if you haven't seen my trading video, they go up and down all the time. So what I would suggest, if you are going to go for any secrets, I would suggest going for Gojo, going for Demon King, going for Igris, or even going for Sun Jin Woo. Because if you don't know what Sun Jin Woo does, when he kills a enemy, he basically lets off his own version of a weaker version of it coming from the backside, which you can also hit the flying units. So It's also good because, like I said, Gojo and Demon King are hybrid units, so it is very good to get them. But what we're going to do is we are going to go over onto the slows. So we're going to move on to the slows now, and then after that we are going to go over onto the best DPS mythicals that you can get if you can't get the secrets, obviously. So currently right now there is a debate between whether Donut Master or the Ice Dragon is better, but obviously when you get her evolved, I'm going to say she is better in my opinion. Yes, she does have a 2,500 placement compared to Donut Master's 1,350. But when you do get the Ice Dragon Queen fully maxed out, get her evolved, and then you get her to her final ability, it is a massive AoE. And if you haven't seen it, I also do have a short on that on my channel. So if you look at her last ability, it is a massive AoE that doesn't have a limit on how many people she can stun, because yes, the new character has ability where she can stun and it's not actually free. So stun just stops them in their place for about 2 seconds ish, which is very, very overpowered, and it is very, very good. So I would suggest getting her on your team over the Donut Master, because yes, Donut Master may be better, and obviously a lot more people have him because he's been out for a lot longer, and obviously spending the resources on your Ice Dragon probably isn't the best. But like I said, I got her Sonic legit just before I started recording this, and it genuinely is going to make her super, super overpowered. So I would highly suggest going for her instead of wasting your money on the donut. But obviously the donut's a lot easier to get because you can go buy him right now for 7,000 gems, whereas if you want to get her, you've got to wait for her to come into banner and spin for her. So it kind of just depends on what resources you have to cater towards you, but I would cater towards the ice. And also plus, if you're going it on with the mythic farm unit, you're going to have double slow anyway. So it's genuinely really up to you, but I would suggest going with the new Ice Dragon Queen because I feel like she is by far so much better. But let's get straight onto the DPS mythics. Okay, so the first DPS mythic I want to go over is the Bear King, because as you can see, he's very readily available to everybody if you can just do the raid. You can find raid carries all the time, and I do stream raid carries, so I'm going to actually try and speed up this video a little bit, because as you can see, I'm on 1,400 out of the 1,600 that he is currently at the price of. Obviously, you can wait around a bit to get him at his maxed out discounted price, just so you don't have to save up the full 2,000, and then obviously you've got to buy his evolve item as well. But the reason he is so good is because he is only an 850 placement. He's got a decently high AoE. He also doesn't cost too much to upgrade, and like I said, he is pretty easy to get. And obviously they've got to make him pretty kind of overpowered, because everybody that has him on their final teams with their secrets, they also have him as well, because he just is an overall very, very good high DPS, high AoE, low cost, and high like cooldown, I think it's called. I think it's called SPA, but I'm going to call it cooldown. So he is definitely a number one to get onto your team. There is also a debate between the Flame Dragon God and the Fire Demon Ninja, I think the name is. There's just so many new units in this game that begin with D, I get so confused. But there is a debate between the Flame Dragon God or Fire Demon Ninja. I think they are both very, very similar, but just like the thing with the Ice Queen, or Ice Dragon Queen, sorry, like I said, so many D's, I just don't know what to do, and that sounds crazy. Pause, let's just move on from that. But like I said, the final move on the Demon Ninja is another big AoE move compared to the Fire Dragon God, so they also have a lot bigger radius on him as well, and especially if you get things like, I don't know, like Bullseye or Requiem, because Requiem's the best trait for both of them. Also, if you guys do want a video of me explaining how you can tell whether you need Requiem or Almighty, or going over the meta units and what's the best traits to go onto them, I can also make a video on that for you guys, because I know it can get confusing, and I do get a lot of questions asking what trait you should roll on your characters. But another very good person I would say would be the Muscle Sorcerer. Like I said, sorry, I just hit my mic. He is a 850 placement as well. He is pretty easy to get, and like I said, I do sometimes giveaways when I hit certain sub goals of the Muscle Sorcerers. I think I gave away about 20 today to different people. He's a very good, like you said, he's a 850 placement, high DPS, and he's in meta right now because, like I said, he is a very, very low placement, and he is a good alternative to getting the Bear King. Carp, used to be in, they've changed his name to Prime Commander, but Carp used to be in meta, but he kind of just got pushed out because of all the new mythics that have been coming out. But the Cursed Prince, for me personally, it got me through the whole entire story. It was the first mythic I was ever able to get, and I had him on my team all the way up until I started getting the slow units with this units like this and having the secrets. So he is also a very, very good starter. The worst one in the game is obviously Esper, so if you ever see him, please, please, please don't spend any of your gems on him. So I hope this video did help. Obviously, I'm just trying to help everyone out with all these videos and just trying to tell you guys what my opinion is and what I've learned from speaking to people that have played the game a lot longer, and also from my own experience myself. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been Zez. Ka-ciao.